Howdy everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Malenia's Arsenal, where we fight Malenia in NG7 with every weapon. Today, we're going to be using the Torchpole. I'll get into that in just a second, but first, if you do like this content, please do leave a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment if you want to help choose the next weapon. And let's get right into it. So the Torchpole is just a drop from people who actually carry it. It is physical damage with a little bit of fire damage as an aside. It doesn't even scale with anything, and it works as a torch. Let's go ahead and read the description. Torch fastened to a long pole, lights up dark areas, but cannot be raised overhead. Used by soldiers on watch. Its attacks set foes aflame. So, like, it says it can't be raised overhead, and it can't. Typically, the way you would do that is by blocking. The best you get is, like, two-handing it, but, like, it's still massive. You'll see I have my souls here. I was testing the weapon out and it was doing fine, so I thought I would just die and actually start the episode. Let's go ahead and try it. It is nothing special, really. It is just fine. It does have one of the highest ranges of spears in the game, as far as I'm aware, which allows you to do some fun stuff. Ooh, I got hit by that. We're actually running the Godskin Swaddling Cloth today, just because it attacks at a decent rate, honestly. Right, I forgot. I'm supposed to be two-handing this thing. There's no reason to not two-hand this thing. It's same moveset, better damage and stuff. I'm just gonna roll here just to be safe. But yeah, I mean, like, if you delay it there, yep. It's like mid-damage, right? At the very least. I get yellow damage on the health bar. And then another thing to note is that it is a thrusting weapon, which is a pretty big advantage. It lets me use the Spear Talisman especially, is what I'm using it for. I'm just gonna not go in on that one. Whoa, please stop. That was all very awkward, huh? The reason why I'm fighting her back here instead of in the normal area is because water makes her take less damage from my fire damage. Ooh. I have an issue with that attack. You can stagger her out of it, but she just cancels into the next one, making it even faster than normal. But that was on me, because I hadn't been healing, like, the whole time. Trying to make good use of the Godskin Swaddling Cloth. Now that I died, let me go over my gear, because I didn't before. We're running all flasks of Crimson, that's fine. Great Shield Talisman, always. Swaddling Cloth, Spear Talisman, and then Ritual Sword Talisman. I truly think at some point I need to stop using the Ritual Sword, just because it is, it's a situational damage up, and with how I play, that 10% damage up is probably more like a 1 or 2% damage up over the course of the entire fight. You know? It takes 4 hits to activate the Swaddling Cloth. In pretty good succession, at least. Like, this spear does alright at proccing it. Anything, like, faster than a greatsword is honestly good enough to use it, I would say. Oh, okay, game. We're gonna heal, and it wasn't a mistake. She could have chosen to just do the triple slash and punish me. And I think the healing is like, what, 3% plus 30 or something on the Swaddling Cloth? I don't quite remember. It's decent. As you can see, the range is actually letting us get pokes and punishes that let us use the Spear Talisman very well, which is not something every spear does. For example, the normal spear. Oh! It didn't get me to two-handing. We're just gonna heal this now. Alright. 400 damage with Lloyd's Ritual Talisman, I guess I should say. That's decent, right? You would think that these two talismans work well together, Swaddling Cloth and Ritual Sword, and technically they do, but just due to how Ritual Sword really works, yeah, you're going to want to be topping off if you're trying to get maximum damage out of it. Then we R1 again. Yeah. So I don't think Malenia is going to be that big of an issue for this build, right? I think the issue is going to come from if I try to fight Moog, stuff like that. I'm going to do a charge dart too. As you can see, the actual stagger damage, maybe it's just how I fight her with spears, at least at this range. It feels really good to just kind of hit R1 a lot. So you're actually able to get pretty good staggers on her. Like, look at that range, dude. Yeah, I mean, like, look. We've gotten 2 poise breaks in a row now, like, in pretty fast succession. We're gonna go for 2 R1s, 3 R1s, and then just go to phase 2, yeah. Alright, I mean... a few things I'll say about this... Ooh, that was close. A few things I'll say about this weapon. You don't really want to be using it with, like, the Fire Scorpion Charm or even the Fire Boosting Physic tier, just because the fire damage doesn't get boosted by anything else, right? So you're stuck at flat 75 damage. Whoops. Oh, you don't. Oh, she did still too, though. Alright. Roll the second set. Walk forward and back, and then just heal. No, you don't. And then she kicks. She didn't kick. What the heck? I thought for sure she would there. I hit her like 4 times in a row. Alright, we're gonna have to fall back, and, like, we're not getting anywhere if we're playing like this, so let's slow down for a second. There we go. Oh, that hit me too. That sucks. I haven't actually made it to her phase 2 yet with this weapon, honestly. Until now. I felt that one coming a mile away. Jeez. We'll go in for a poke. We'll go for another. It's a little slow on the kill, but overall the damage is fine, right? Like... And I want to say Godskin Swaddling Cloth has healed me like, what, probably 1,000 or 2. Alright. I mean, like, she's probably about to go into her... We're gonna position right over here. Oh, okay. I'm assuming she wants to do her Blossom soon? She's supposed to want to do Blossom at this point. She's just kind of getting stun locked, is her issue. There we go. There we go. Jeez. We got her down pretty far before she even tried to Blossom again, huh? We're gonna heal to full, even though it's a little bit of a waste of Flask. We're just gonna go in. Just really hoping for, like, anything except that, honestly. Or that. That's the only other one I didn't want. Oh, I'm dead, huh? Yep. You really gotta hate when she does one after the other. If you're going in for a punish on... It's... If she goes from Waterfowl into Attack of the Clones, it's really hard to get anything out of it, and you can't really predict that she's gonna go for the second one. Typically, I treat them as, like... Both of them are her ults, right? They go on cooldown, effectively. They don't really... But her AI tends to want to not use them very much if she's just used them. So that's just a fringe case scenario, typically, I would say, that I won't account for. Because if I'm accounting for that, then I choose to never punish waterfowl. When waterfowl they're getting punished was almost just a guaranteed kill. The one scenario where it isn't is where she goes for Attack of the Clones afterwards. And that's okay. It happens. Oh, that hits from that distance, okay. Oh, I tried. I was just a little bit slow on that punish. Dude, her and her flip today, huh? No, you don't. We're actually just gonna heal after that, because she's gonna go for waterfowl. Yeah. Alright, and that's why you use two-handing or Great Shield Talisman there, at the very least, because if you didn't notice, my stamina was at like 3%. Something like that after she did a waterfowl from full stamina. That was a good clip. Somebody's dogs are going crazy outside. I don't know what's going on out there. I honestly doubt that my mic picks up on that sort of thing. Typically, I think you can hear the cicadas in the background usually when they're active. But that's about it, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, look at that. This weapon's so long you can get some punishes that are really unique. Oh, sad. We're probably about to get a poise break on her. Honestly. Or not. She chose not to. And we rolled too far for that too. Great, we're just gonna heal. That's sad. Well, at least she gave us this right afterwards. Whoa, that hit me? I thought I was out of range of that, dude. If you couldn't tell. Obviously, I thought I was out of range, that's why I got hit, but... It's getting hit by big attacks like that turn this fight into a war of attrition, though, you know? R1? Yep. Yeah, I keep trying to punish that. It doesn't actually work. At least not on this thing. Ooh. Oh, screw that. Alright, we actually have to just... Do we have to reset everything here after that? With her falling, she didn't finish waterfowl or anything. I don't know what that means for AI. It's very funky when things like that happen, though. And typically your best bet is to just let it happen and just back off. She's doing just enough to keep me out of range of getting criticals, and just enough to keep me from actually pushing forward into phase 2. This is possibly the worst of every positioning right now. Because I'm not able to push much advantage here. Also, by the way, I found out if she falls back like that, it's based on poise damage dealt to her, it seems. Whoa, that one should have hit me. She's almost down, yep. I didn't run far enough. I think the run attack on this spear, by the way, is very bad. I think that goes for most spears, honestly. The ones where you... maybe the running R2 is good. Yeah, the running R2 is good, sorry. The running R1 is bad. Actually rolling away from that just in case she does the flip. Holy cow, dude. Can you do something else? That's all I was asking. She did not want to play there at all. Alright. We'll eat the shrimp still. It's a big deal. Oh, of course she would, dude. When she clipped me with it, that stinks. Ooh, good positioning there. Oh, I didn't move far enough away. Okay. Alright, let's go back in now. Perfect. Not perfect. Dude, calm down. Her and her waterfowl today, huh? Unfortunately, the spear is a 4-hit combo, so I had to stop there. We can charge star 2 here. The charge star 2 is especially bad, I would say, on the spear. Because it's extra slow and doesn't have a very high damage multiplier on it, it seems. Like motion value. Maybe it has really good poise damage, I don't know. 1, 2, and then we just block the rest, right? Because again, she's not actually healing from that. It's just her clones trying to heal. Good. Really good. Check with an R1. We want her to kick at us now. Because that lets us choose what comes next. And we want to heal. Alright, we're just going to heal, actually. Yep, that's fine. As long as you don't get clipped by that, you're fine there. Alright, she wants to do Bloom soon. Probably. Yeah. That's good. We've been in this position before. We've still got 5 flasks. Honestly, our flask usage for this weapon has been really good. Getting a run attack in afterwards. I keep forgetting I need to not attack on that first one there, so I can regen stamina. Stamina at this point is going to be very important just because she can choose whatever she wants, and I could get very hurt from that, as we saw last attempt, huh? It might be tempting to heal here, but we've got Swaddling Cloth instead, so we're going to play out whatever she decides, and if she gives us something big, yeah, we'll go off of that to heal. Alright, Scarlet, Bloom again, alright. This is fine. I'm worried she's going to want to Waterfowl Dance at least one more time, though. If she does that, or clones when we're closing in on her. Alright. Waterfowl's fine. And honestly, just due to what happened last time, we're going to respect the waterfowl. Because if she chooses attack the clones there, then we are out a lot. We are back into the war of attrition, though. We are at the point where neither of us are really gaining advantage on each other. Dude, chill. And also, that keeps clipping me once. If she chooses it a third time, then I do just get rotted. Here is the worst part. Right? Not anymore, but I would have. This is probably my least favorite part of the fight, is she can just choose to do this, right? she chooses Scarlet Bloom, Waterfowl Dance, a couple times, Waterfowl, whatever, and then she can go right back into Bloom again, and it's like, nobody's really gaining advantage, and nobody's really losing here. Ooh. That was a bad hit to get hit by. Yep. And what a lot of this comes from right now is just that I'm using a rather weak weapon, right? Like, the damage is fine. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. Gotta roll here, actually. So what's happening right now is basically I'm having to watch very carefully, because if I choose one mistake, it could just be the death of me. Also, I don't have access to Barricade Shield anymore, which is a very big deal because of this. Yep. Oh, yep, I died. That's sad. We had enough damage to kill her probably twice over there from where she actually was, and she just chose all of the right options for her advantage. So what we're going to do is change ever so slightly. We're going to take off this. Now the question is, this costs 12 to use and it goes down to 9. So you get 7 uses or you get 8 uses. So what we will do instead is go with the Great Shield Talisman, because this is going to allow us to one-hand the shield more effectively and go into situations a little safer. That sucked. Unfortunately, it's just she chose all of the right answers, and there weren't many places to push aggression. What you can do, however, this is something that it's just that I don't take advantage of because I'm kind of showing off more so without using items for the most part. I use Crab just because it's something everybody can get easily, like every playthrough, right? And the Physic is also something everybody gets. Oops, a little early on that one. But, Frost Pots were actually the answer in that situation, right? She used Waterfowl like 3 or 4 times. We would have been a lot better off if we'd pushed some frost pots on her to knock her out of it. And honestly, with her doing it twice in a row, had I had 2 frost pots to stop her, that run would have won, right? Oh, that sucks. Yep. When you get clipped by that, your timing can just get thrown off. It's amazing how it doesn't feel as though it stores inputs as easily when you're getting hit. It probably doesn't because you're actually in an active state and the timing failed, right? But it happens. I think after this, I will probably just call it with Malenia due to this weapon, and there's something, there's an issue with Moog, and that's the fact that he has, well, no, it doesn't matter really. He has 80% fire resist, but this thing has, like, not even 10% of its damage is fire damage. So Moog probably isn't going to be that much worse with this over a different weapon. Oh, that's bad. We could probably poke with R2 a little more sometimes, and probably get a little better stance damage off on her. She is loving dashing to the side right now, huh? Like, either side. She is just not pushing forward. There we go. Oh, I mean, you can punish there, apparently. It's just, doesn't feel very safe, I gotta say. That's sad. I don't know what makes her determine if she wants to use that or not. But... Dude, I've been getting hit by that recently. What's going on with that? With just one little click of it, which I don't mind. That one's not too bad, getting hit by it just once, but like, I'm curious why my dodge is messing up on that. I was late. Yep. Maybe I'm just slightly mispositioning where I'm trying to roll to. Right, running R2 is the one we want. I didn't even get the run attack there. I think it would have worked. That's okay. Ooh, I almost got clipped by that. We're in a very awkward position. Thank you. We actually have to fall back here due to our stamina, but that's okay. Oh, thank you. I overestimate the range on this just a little bit. Really? That was awkward. We'll do an R2 there. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. And I didn't get the punish. That's sad. It's okay though, we got at least a heal off of Swaddling Cloth. Ooh, that was such a bad one on me. Yeah, I knew better. I knew better than to go in on that, and I still did it. I have, yeesh, 5 flasks left. That's not very good. I think this weapon is actually, I know I've used, like, I've used like 10 flasks on phase 1, right? But I actually think, phase 1 is where this weapon is excelling. Even if not this attempt. Just in general. Phase 2 has the issue of you can't turbo her down with the DPS, with the damage type that you have, right? In Phase 2, if I had a slightly faster weapon, or more stamina efficient, or higher damage, any of them, basically a spear with Cragblade or Bleed or something, you know? You can take advantage of the fact that she kicks the way she does. You can really get stance breaks and stuff on her. Can you stop doing this attack, lady? Thank you. Or not. Ah. Dude, did I break her AI? Are we seeing this? She's just doing this into the jumping strike. Thank you. Or not. Is she okay? What if I... Why is she ending like every combo with the jumping strike? What's happening? Oh, come on. I am so confused why that's hitting me now, by the way. I don't know what I've changed in my dodge. I think it might be just that I'm a little rusty on it, possibly, but like... Dude, I'm so ready for this phase to be done, though. Ugh. This is what I mean by war of attrition, too. Sometimes it's like... She does things that, while they aren't necessarily gaining her advantage, they just slow the game down. And I have to play at her speed instead of mine, which, if I could play my speed, would be a lot faster. I'm just going for it, dude. She's got 4 left. Or I've got 2 flasks left, but it's whatever. I think we can still do it, honestly. If she plays nicely, you know? We're gonna do a charged R2 to begin with. I felt like I was smacking her around, too, is the thing, yet I didn't get a single poise break on her. You know, one day I'll learn to not go for R1s so soon on some of her attacks. That sucks. It's good, just mid, I guess, really. Ooh, that hit me? Maybe it's because I'm playing to, like, maximum range. So she does the thrust more. Because I do feel as though I have been this time. Really. Have you noticed that she's not doing the, like, normal slam? She keeps doing that one, too. She's doing some really funky stuff. She can kick there? I mean, I know she can do that out of that. It's another one I don't expect, though. This has been an awkward fight. Yep, I saw this one coming. 1, 2, barricade the rest. I wish to heal, lady. That would be a place to heal, possibly, but I don't particularly like it. She gives you so much time to choose what to do after she does her roundhouse kick, by the way. Alright. Yeah, that's okay. I was thinking she might do this soon. We'll heal here. There we go. No. I tried to get the punish on that. We got behind her on that. I hear you, buddy. I got a kitty cat near me. His name is Merlin. I think I've talked about him before. He is a little large, I must say. It's my own fault, but like, it's just kind of funny. We changed him to a new food recently, though, so that's good. Anyway, do you guys like cats? I know, generally, I'm seeing the consensus online is, I swear, changing towards more cat focus these days, I swear. Maybe that's just the groups I'm in, though. That sounds weird, but... Yeah, I know, lady. You've got kicks for days. Run around it. Yeah, that's good. I'm doing R2 here. Alright. We are back to the point where we were last time. We're close. Oh, that's huge. It's not quite enough to kill. Is a charge door 2 enough? No, it's not, but an R1 afterwards is... Okay. Holy cow, we got her. It only took 3 tries, right? But those attempts all felt very long, I think. Maybe that's my complaint with this weapon, if anything. It felt, like, fine against her, is the thing. It did okay. And that might be a bit of an issue, right? Because, like, the 385 damage that I got could be gotten on a straight sword very easily. I didn't even have a good physic tier. And, like, this thing's only, like, what? It's either 7 to 15 extra fire damage. That doesn't matter. You're probably best using, probably Thorny Cracked tier there. Anyway. Overall, I'm going to state this weapon... I'm going to say it's rather decent, right? So here's the thing. It is long. The pike is longer. Alright, that doesn't help my case. But most spears are not nearly as long as it. Bolt of Grand Sax is a little longer, and then pike is longer. Pike is actually going to be a fun one then, I think. Wow, that thing is short. Really? The Clean Rod Spear is that short? Why is the short spear so short, dude? I guess it's in the name. Anyway. It's like the 3rd longest spear, maybe? 3rd or 4th? It gives you some good range. The issue is, it's like, just that. It has fine damage. So... And then the other issue, I guess, is that you only have charge 4th as your weapon art? Oh, wait. Oh, well. That's fine. We have time. Charge 4th is... I don't think it's a good weapon art, is it? I could be wrong. We don't need the Great Shield Talisman for this anymore, so we're gonna go... Lloyd's Sword isn't very good either, but with... Let's check our damage. Alright. That's not as bad as I was expecting. Oh, what the heck? Why does this thing chunk him? Excuse me? Ah, that was still too close. I might be able to poke him with R2s here. No, I still got clipped by that. That stinks. That's okay. Maybe I hit him with a Spear Talisman timing or something. Because he took like 600 damage on one of those. You know, that might be my only attack of his that I don't like, is Blood Rain. Whoops, that was the wrong roll. Now that I think about it, yeah, he's probably really easy to use the Spear Talisman on, huh? The spear is not fast enough to get a punish in between those two strikes, and I keep trying to, but that's okay. Yes. Go for a crit. And then he's going to go into phase 2, I believe, here. Right? Not yet. What the heck? Oh, he hasn't finished counting. What the heck? Yeah. Godskin Swaddling Cloth is doing fine for keeping us healed. It's not amazing. I think it's kind of limited on timing for it, is the issue, right? It can only heal every, like, 5 seconds or something. I don't like it being positioned like that. Oh, that hit me! Dude, no! Alright, we're running. Goodbye, dude. Perfect. Alright. Oh, his resistances go up in phase 2? I think I probably knew that. Damage isn't great in phase 2 then, but like, I think it's good enough, right? Like, the fire damage doesn't matter. You're just stuck with a non-infused spear is basically what this weapon is, right? And honestly, I'm okay with that for like most fights. What the? I've never seen him do that from that angle. That threw me off, dude. Alright, this is fine. Maybe I'm just getting better at the Moog fight, though, is part of it. Because for the longest time I used to think that this part was just, like, super tough. Like, it's not necessarily easy, but... Yeah, okay, so he has some very big active frames for when it counts as counter-hitting sometimes. That's part of what's making this so strong. I think I like the Moog fight these days. When I first started this, I really didn't like him, which is why I didn't ever really want to fight him. But if you have the Eleonora tier, it's just a fine fight. It's a little slow at times, but like, he doesn't heal at least, right? So. Oh, that whiff. That attack is hard to dodge. You wouldn't think it would be just looking at it. Alright, he's dead. But that attack is weirdly difficult to dodge. Okay, this weapon actually feels fine for bosses that stagger, or that don't stagger, right? Like Moog. That went well. It was first try. I know we have the rune arc, but I don't think it made that big a difference. Anyway, that's what I'm going to call the video. Thank you for watching if you did, and honestly, please do leave a like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me, and it helps me a ton. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. Torchpole mid. Thank you. Bye.